G'day tubes, how is she hanging today? Well, finally got some sun here, sweet. So I gotta go do a bit of mowing, but I want to do an oil change on the big feller here because we are up to, what are we up to now? What was I? 1,178 kilometers. So better do a oil change. I was thinking of maybe going for a little tour somewhere this weekend with Ironman perhaps. And I don't know where. We got some work to do this weekend for him here, so you shall probably see that. And anyways, so what we got to do is warm the old girl up here and maybe take it for a little boot around. I don't know, maybe I'll just let it sit here and run and warm up, or should probably run up and down the road a few times and then that'll get it warmed up. But I haven't got my helmet or anything down here right now, so I might just take it for a buzz around here, maybe, I don't know, or just maybe let it sit here and run, I don't know. We shall see. So anyways, I gotta find all the oil plugs and everything underneath there and everything. Gotta put you up on a bit of a tripod here too, just pretend to leg you out. And let me put you back over here somewhere. Okay, let's fire it up. Fired up. I don't know whether I'm going to put it on my stand or what. It'll almost sit up there pretty good on its own, but I might just put a brick under this side of the stand here, and then maybe just my floor jack under there, and then that'll kind of keep it from keeping it level, right? So I don't have to put it up on the stand. I really don't want to put this up on the stand. All right, contact. Okay, earplugs out. Yes, I do have to ride with earplugs now. It helps anyways, but that or music doohies. But anyways, we're back. She should be good and red, golden hot now, and that's probably going to suck getting under there and, you know, trying to do this. But anyways, let's go under here and see. Oh, oil drain plug's right there. Well, that's not too bad. Nice and clean. That's good. No mud bogging in this one, fellers. Okay, so I don't know what size that is. That's maybe a 14. Let's see here. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Holy shnikes. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, that's a hot pipe. Okay, so I'll get you guys somewhere there. We'll get a... Don't think I'm going to need an extension on that, but you never know. And looks like my funeral today is just coming in, so... Oh, geez, that wasn't very tight. And instead of just going all over the floor with it, we'll get a drain pannery thing under here somehow. Oh, that just totally obscured your views, didn't it? Well, right about there. No, now my arm's in the way. Never mind. I'm just gonna let this plug drop in the hole. That's a long plug in there. There we go. It's actually not too bad. But yeah, we'll let that drain for a few. It's going to be a few. We'll open up the filler cap here too, get a bit of air. Even though it seems to be on, there you go. You can see the difference, eh? So yeah, that's a fair bit of oil in that feller. 3,300 mils, I think it says. 3,300 with a filter and 3,000 without. But I'm doing a filter too, so now that is another story. But I'll let this drain out, I think, first here. Alright, I've got my very faithful fire brick holding up this side, just keeping her squarish. Sort of squarish, a little better than just on this edge. And just put the jack with my nice rubber pad Dewey on this side. Don't want to give her too much, that's about it. Sit down a bit, maybe. Just kind of holding it from flopping over this way. So like that, and I shall let her sit there a few minutes, and I think I'm going to have to tilt her back over when I want to take the filter part off. It's in there pretty darn good, you know. Maybe it's actually better from this side, is it? Well, not really. It's going to have to be from underneath, I think, so I'll have to do her that way, and then it'd be nice to get her up on a big stand, you know, and then you could work on it that way instead of laying down on your side. But anyways, I won't have to do this again until 6,000 K, so 1,000 K change, and then 5 every 5,000 after they recommend. So could probably go more, but I'll stick to that 5,000 K, I think, for all it takes. You know, it's not too bad of a deal. So, but anyways, let her sit, let her drain. Well, that's a tight enough spot. I think I'm going to have to use my little cap mount wrench Dewey thing here. So you got to put that over the top like so. Smush her on, and then be able to crank that feller off with like a nut thing on the end, because I don't think there's any other way I'm going to really get in there with like one of these fellers. Now I'll probably get in there, it won't even be hardly tight, but anyways. I'm going to let her sit for a few more, drain a few more, and then we'll try seeing if this thing's going to go on there and work. Okay, so I apologize for the glare of the sun and stuff, but it's the best I can do. So anyways, let's see. Oh, it was turning. It was turning. I didn't think I have it on far enough. And it's kind of tight still in here. Oh. Okay, what's going on here with this thing? I've never actually really used this thing before. I think I can push that out of the way now, though. Yeah, it might be better. Squished her on good. Okay. Ooh. I think we're winning. I think we're winning. Well, she was definitely fairly tight. Probably shouldn't be hitting that on there like that, but I haven't really got a choice. There, now she's on good. This does a 60, what the heck was it? It says on here somewhere. Can't remember now, but anyways. Okay, better get this pan back under here. I'm trying to think of the measurements. There she goes. The measurements that this filter wrench does. Oh, please don't be super long threads. Oh, good. Okay, so that's out. This wrench does 65 to 68 millimeter size filters, which is my John Deere stuff. Turn that there. This thing's got a nice little drain panny thing for your filter right there on the pan. Show you that. And I'll let that sit there and do its Dewey for a little while, then I'll go finish up this funeral-y thing back here. Alright, funeral's done now. We've got the new filter screwed on here. I have no idea how I'm going to get this thing off of this thing now. I'm going to have to hit it, I guess, and straighten it, and it should come off. But anyways, we'll figure that out after. Yeah, so filter's on. We've tightened her up. I didn't crank it on with that thing, of course, so I just kind of hand cranked her on, and it seemed to be alright. So I guess we shall start to add oil. Okay, so it says 3,000 mil on the side, but I think the book thingy said 3,300 with a filter. So 3 complete liters at 946 mil. Why they do that, I don't know. Should be 1,000 mil for a liter. But anyways, 946 mil is 2,838 liters. So we'll be a bit short with the 3. So of course we're going to have to go with a part of a number 4, which is kind of stupid. But anyways, oh, hang on, there we go. That's the way she works. Alright. And I did put the plug in. I thought I had to after. I'm like, oh crap. Need a plug. And yeah, because it pretty much would just kind of go right through and right out again. I don't know if the camera's getting it. Doesn't look too bad. It looks dark to me though. The camera's getting it nice and bright though. That's good. So the first oil they put in, I presume from the dealership, would be this Suzuki stuff. You know, Suzuki, you can almost kind of see it. 1040 oil. I'm presuming that's what they would use. So probably after I do this change, when we get to the 6,000, which should be a little while, I'll probably just put like a Quaker State or a Castrol 1040 motorcycle oil in it. I think that'll probably be fine. Just the first couple, I kind of like the idea of using the Suzuki oil, right? I don't know, nowadays I pretty much think oil's oil. It's got to meet certain standards, API ratings, and all the other good crap. I don't even know if that tells you that on this or not. I'll have to look at this bottle after, see if it says, oh, meets or exceeds, blah blah blah. There's so many different ratings and stuff, it's so stupid now. Well, even way back, you know, if you bought a chainsaw like in the 1970s, we'll say, you had mixed the fuel and the gas at like a 20-to-1. So 20 parts gas to 1 part oil. So basically, if you took a liter of 2-stroke oil, you'd have to mix 1 of those to 20 of these. So nowadays, though, it's definitely changed. Yeah, there's your API service SJ crappy things. Yeah, now you mix it 50-to-1. It's like totally changed. The oil is all synthetic-y crap now, and it's not nearly the way she used to be. So, okay, that's the second one in. Here is the third, and I must say, so far, I haven't even dropped a drop on anywhere that shouldn't be. Nice golden brown anyways, that's good. We'll check the oil out in the good light after in the sun or something, see if we can see a bunch of waverly, metally, flaky-ish kind of colory stuff going through the oil. Usually you do on the first one. Okay, so that should be 2,800 and whatever I said there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is use one of these empty bottles and fill up from the last one to get my the extra I need. Okay, so this should take us up around the 3,000 milliliter mark. That's what it says on the side. Huh, big truck coming in for some weird reason. Oh, look at that, they made me spill a drop. Corn flakes. Okay, I better go see what the big truck's doing. Alright, big truck's just bringing the gravel, cement gravel stuff for the foundation guys. They leave a pile here, so. Alright. That, you can actually get a chrome cap for that too. I seen on eBay's there today. Well, I got that thing off, by the way, just sort of poink off it comes, so that's good. Alright. Now, let's see here. What, I don't think I can get you down that low on the tripod here, but this little window here, it's gonna go out of your visibility in a second here, but that's what I gotta look at. See, the level's gonna come up. It's about right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll fire it up. Let it run a minute and cycle and fill that filter up. Sit a few and then we'll double check her again. Alright, well, the next order of business for today is I gotta change a friggin' caliper on the car now. Not the truck, it's the car or something going on, but for quite a while it's been doing squeaking and that's not turning very good. So the brakes are a bit stuck on there, hung up. Now let's have a look at this side. This side seems okay. It rolls even nicer, right? So the wife's been saying, oh man, that's just burning up gas like crazy. I'm like, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So we gotta pop this off, I guess, and see what's going on. I actually have a caliper. I've had it for a few years now, actually. And I did one on the other side. But this one was fine. Kind of vice versa now, right? And I probably should have done it. You should always do them things in twos, and I didn't, so. But I should have. I gotta do her now, folks. Which kind of sucks, but anyways. It's funny because it's not hot. It's not pulling. Hopefully that's all it is. But let me get you in a bit closer here. It definitely is making noise when you're. You think now this would be a hit. Ugh. Yeah, she's definitely hanging up there a bit. So, I got the new one here. Comes with the new bracket and everything for the shoes and stuff, and should be ready to rock. You know, it's a couple of years old now, but it's been sitting in there, it's dry, so it should be good. Yeah, because we just put these brakes on not too long ago, thinking that it was just the brakes on these, but it ended up not. Go away, bug. So, yeah, like these are still, as you can see, fairly fresh looking, new. They're not even rusted yet, which is nice. These ones are the coated ones that aren't supposed to rust. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, while it's kind of mounted solid here, I'm going to break the nut on the line there just a little bit. Not enough that's going to leak, but it'd be a lot easier to break her free now than when you're trying to hold the thing and trying to break it. So you might end up actually wrecking your line. Now I've seen, it worked on my truck so far, but pinching these with a thing, and yeah, not crazy on that, because these are actually quite hard. You know, if you pinched it, you could actually break it. So, but see these nice brake lines here? Really nice brake lines. This is an 05, this car. The rest of it's going to crap. Here, hang on. The rest of it's going crappy, but nice brake line there. It's still good. So it's just, you know, here where it mounts on is going rusty, and then your shocks and everything, struts going rusty and everything else going rusty. It's actually starting to leak some oil too now, so this one might even be ready for the frickin' scrap heap. I don't know. Frickin' cars, eh? Frickin' cars. Anyway, so I'll get this thing off of here, and then we'll try spinning it after. Hopefully it's not the bearing going bad again. Wouldn't doubt it, because I got to do rear bearings on it too. I got a couple of them. They're 3-year warranty on them. I got 2 years out of them, and the one on the far side's already growling like crazy. So I'm going to try to get to that today too, but we'll see. I don't know yet. Alright, turn the wheel makes a big difference. It really helps. So, actually I didn't need to take that off there. I was taking the wrong one off. I had to use my little persuasion extender bar to loosen these the mains off of here, but this should just come right off now. Yeah. Okay, now yes, that spins fine. So it's just bounded up in here a little bit. Stupid thing. Okay, so how did these work now? I think you should be able to get them out without actually having to take this thing apart. And they actually look pretty good still, so I don't know what the heck. This one actually is wore down a little bit more. But for now I think I'm just going to drive on with them. Yeah, this will just pop right out nice. Okay. Now, we'll get the new one out. Oh! And got to put your little... Oh, sweet, they gave me the new washers. Put these new clip dewy things on. I think I should also be able to do that without having to take it off. Oh, maybe not. That sucks. Just doesn't want to clip himself down inside there. It's just a little bit too tight. Well, that blows. So now I've got to take these off again. And they're probably on there pretty good, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well then. I'm gonna have to do a little more, I guess, for getting them off. Holy, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so a little trick that I've kind of fingered out with these things, watching a couple of videos and stuff too. Don't actually need to take both of these right off. This will actually, oh, nice new pin. Keep that clean. Okay, so that'll actually just kind of unfold, right? You don't actually need to take both of them off, even when you're changing your brakes, if everything's all good. Okay, that one goes there. Oh, can't reach anymore. And see what I'm doing, upside down like that. There. And that one goes there. Okay, so oh, seriously? No, it should work. Should work. I was just catching them there a bit. Yeah, good. Okay. So, just want to make sure everything's seated good. I'm going to put this pin back in here, not maybe tighten it down quite yet. Okay, so I didn't bring my greasy stuff with me, but you gotta grease on these little channels. I don't know if I can show you in the right spot. These little channels where the pads will actually sit in here. You gotta kind of grease those little guys up a little bit. Not much so, because you don't want it heating up and then drooling on everything else. So let me go grab some grease. Alright, so I'm trying to show you as best I can with the angles and stuff here. It's not the easiest, but just a little. These little plates I just put on, they're supposed to be like a stainless steel, but I've seen them rust. So that's not stainless steel. But anyways, let's see, wore a little bit. So I'm going to put the better one on the pushing caliper side here. And okay, oh that hurt. Sharp. Okay, so that's right in. This one here should go hopefully just as well. Or not. Sometimes they're not fun. It's mostly getting them aligned. Ah! And try not to get the pad itself gooey. Okay, that one's in. Okay, what is going on here? Sometimes they go good, sometimes they don't. There. Okay. It's in, that's tight. They're fairly clean, that's good. I didn't get them too mucked up. Okay, now the messy part. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get this, the new caliper mounted here. And this thing's going to be sort of kind of in the way though. That'll stay there. Should tie him up, really. Okay, so we'll get this guy on. It's like, whoa, stay there, you turd. Get the top bolt started. Okay, second bottom bolt. Find the hole first, in there somewhere. Get him started. Now, if you're looking at that, it'd be even better, wouldn't it? There. Now we can start to crank these things back on here. Oh dear, frickin' brakes suck. But I guess they help you stop, so I guess that's a good thing. Boy, I don't do anything for brakes for a while. It's just the winter is just horrible on everything up here, you know. Salt is just an absolute nightmare on pretty much everything and anything automotive. That's my extended wrench. Works pretty good. Torque to spec, even. Not. I was planning on having this installed in 10 minutes, but I think I might be out of time. It's not really too bad. It's not super rusty and crappy, right? So. It's probably pretty good. I'm putting lots of torque on that. That should be good. Okay, now this stupid thing. Try to do it without peeing all the stuff out. Okay, that caliper's free. Just let her drool out here a minute. Oh good, I can actually get my new washers My new washers, they popped all off. Okay, so I'll have a quick look at this. It's actually a little cruddy there. It's not too bad. Put these on. This one's actually good to let it drain out for a little bit. Oh, is that one? It's got a plug in it. Of course. As it's peeing all over the place, it's got a plug in it. Oh, for cornflakes, where's my little screwdriver? Okay, plugs out. Should really be cleaning off these things, I think. But a little wrench. Tighten her up! I put that one on. Yes, I did. Got it. Okay, you don't want to overtrain or tighten those. Good. Now we need a tiny little, what was that one? That was an 11. It's close. I think it's a 10 mil for the bleeder on these things. Yeah. Okay, so now what we need to do is open the little bleeder valve here, which is right in behind here. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Let me try to get you in a little better position here. There, it's a little better. And you want to bleed the air out of the caliper now, right? Man, that one's on there good. This caliper, they seem to have cranked everything on wicked super tight for some stupid reason. Okay, so we just leave that open like that. It helps to actually open your brake reservoir too. Make sure you got fluid in here. There's some. I better go get some. Hang on. We'll let that sit there and kind of bleed itself through. It'll kind of run itself through in a second here, hopefully. Starts dripping out that bleeder. Okay, we are dripping. Took a minute, but she's dripping. Now, sometimes I forgot to bring a hammer with me, but sometimes it's a good idea to give these a little tap. Sometimes you can get some of the fluid to and the air to come out, but what I'm going to do is give the brakes actually a little wee tiny squeeze. Not much, so you don't want to suck air back in. Okay, I presume that squirted a little bit there. Okay, that should probably do it. So we'll shut this off for a second. And what I want to do actually next is start it up. And I'll get the camera in the right position, hopefully. And I want to see the brakes squeezed together. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so you can see the window through there. There's the gap there, right? So we probably should put on a couple of nuts here and tighten them on. One sec again. Well, it ended up I had to take her back off of here and clean up those surfaces like I mentioned. She was leaking, it wouldn't stop, so I'm like, okay, extra bled, I guess. But she should be all good now. We're just gonna let her sit a minute. Somebody's being noisy. Now let's just try no, we haven't squeezed them yet, but oh, it's still squeaking. Oh my goodness, what on earth is that squeaking? That is a real big mystery. Maybe it's not even the brakes. Can you imagine? Oh. Well, I think. Oh, I'm getting frustrated, boys. I am getting frustrated. It's definitely this pad here. Oh, maybe not. So that one's not even touching yet. Well, I'm going to fire it up and squeeze them together. Oh crap, that was focusing the whole time. That's horrible. But anyways, recap. I had to fix that and it was leaking in there pretty bad. Rusty crap. So anyways, she's good now. But anyways, yeah, still making that noise. I think it's over here somewhere. Wow, that is going to drive me bonkers. I think it is that bearing, you know that? I'm going to disassemble all this again just before I squeeze those ones together and see what else is going on here. Well, I am completely stupid. I've totally found out what it is. Squeaking. That's been squeaking this whole entire time. Changed the brakes twice thinking it's the frickin' pads. Okay, I take it back what I said about ceramic pads, but they are still shit, actually. Wow. Wait until you see this. It's the stupidest thing ever. Oh, if I can get this off here now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. I'm gonna have to get a hammer, I guess. Okay, check this out. If I would have left it probably a little longer, it probably would have gone away on its own, the noise. The squeak noise, but watch this, ready? Pull that off. Back in here, you can see a little bit of wear mark already. Check this crap out. That stupid little thing here was just bent in a little bit. Problem solved. Oh, you missed all that, but anyways, do it again. Problem solved. Wow. Okay, another test fire. Oh. Can you believe that? I bet you I did that that's a little shield that goes in behind the bearing. And I bet you when I was pulling it off, and I just gave it a little bit of a tweak there. And that was it. That was all it needed to set that off and create a huge amount of confusion for me. Believe it or not, that was a lot of confusion. I never even thought anything like that, you know. I just thought, all these stupid brakes. I knew this side was sort of hanging up a bit, which it was. But now it seems fine. So we'll put her all back together. Try her again. Okay, another check. Oh. That's so much nicer. Okay, now I'm going to start it up and I'm going to focus our zoomies in on that. And see if we can see her squeeze together. Okay, here we go. Okay, that seemed good. They're squeezed together now. Now my concern is that it release again. Oh, I gotta put in the gear, but it seems okay there now. Seems like it's not tight, so sweet. Now, put the tire back on. Okay, final test. Oh, it's quiet again. Good. That was freaking annoying. Everybody's staring at you all the time. Okay, let's put this down and we'll have a look at these bearings on the back now. Okay, next task. Bearings. Now I'm going to give this a little roll and see if we can hear it. I don't know if I can be able to because of I can't probably spin it fast enough. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Hear that? Shouldn't roll that good either. You might think so, but no. It should only go like this and then stop again. Not even that much. This and then stop again. That's all it should do, honestly. I'll show you when we get all this apart here, but no, that's not gonna work. Stupid plastic. Okay. So yeah, this one's shot. 2 years. Oh, sorry. 2 years and they're junk. 3-year warranty. Sweet, free bearings. Look, it's still like clean in here even. Really? This tire's leaking somewhere too. I don't know if there's something in the tread or well, 2 of these I think were leaking around the rim. Stupid crap. Silly crap. Okay, so, hey look, it's still like clean in here even, like wow. It's not even like 2 years old and it's freaking junk. At least I think that's what it is. Pretty sure it's not the brakes. But anyways, to eliminate that, we'll take these brakes off of here. Should be pretty straightforward. 2 big bolts there, and check this one out. Okay, so, oh crap, where did I put that little wire? I don't want it, there it is there. Ugh, tires on it. Okay. Let's get that one off. Gotta find the other one here. These brakes while we're at her too. I think it was 2 years ago I did them. I did everything back here. I did bearings, brakes, the whole dewey. What the heck? Man, never-ending threads. Oh, listen to the crows. They're coming in to kill me. All of a sudden you get a bunch of crows from the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I'm just going to tie up this caliper up to the spring. And hopefully, actually, oh, denied. That would have worked good. Anyways. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare to get these off, probably. I need my little prying tool. Okay, prying tool. Okay, so I don't really advise this, but it is rough on the pads. But I'll tell you, it wouldn't be rough on the pads if it didn't rust like crazy. Just because there's like a little ridge there now, a rusty crap. Holy little ridge. Man. Okay. Actually, I don't need to hang that. It's got that big cable there, so. Okay, let's pull this off. Oh yeah. Listen to that crap. Just freaking horrible. That's what you can hear down the road, you know, so. Okay, so what we gotta do now is, this shouldn't hopefully be too bad. It's looking pretty nasty inside of there. brakes don't look too bad still, so that's good. You got to use these holes to go through with your Dewey. And what size are we going to give that one? 10 maybe? Pretty darn small. Try an 11 here. Nope. I don't know if you can see that exactly, but 10 mil is pretty darn small for in here. Ugh. I guess they don't need much. You know, it's only your safety. Ugh. Oh, you dirty thing. These stupid 12-point sockets, I hate them. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a 6-point, 1 sec. Okay, I managed to get that thing off. I had to jam on a 3/8 inch, so I don't know how that I'm gonna put her back on, but anyways, if I give this a little tap here, hopefully it falls right out. And there's a wire in the back there for the ABS we gotta get out and off. And these little clips must break because they give you a spare one of them in the kit. All right, little cruddy in there, little cruddy in there. We'll get all that cleaned out though. We got a wire brush here. They say aluminum doesn't rust. Yeah? Well, I'll tell you, it corrodes. I would pretty much call that the exact same thing. Corrosion, rust, same thing. All this crud in here. Corrosions. Just horrible crap. Horrible crap. At least I hope it's not actually the knuckle thing I'm chewing off here. Cover off and see how that fits. Yeah, it's gonna be some more cleaning. Pretty bad too, because I just did this. It's actually not bad around there, but I just did this like, well, 2 years ago, I guess. Yeah, corrosions. And salt. Maybe a buildup of salt in here too. What the heck am I using that for? I do have a, oh well, I'm almost done anyways. I do have like a scraper thing. That's a little better. I think that'll mostly go back in pretty good. Whoops. Oh, there's your inside bits. Look, it's all rusted in there. Wow. So there'll be a sensor thing ring in there for your speed sensor. I guess that's how that works. Whoops. I knocked it off. My bad. But anyways, I'll get that cleaned up a little more. And we'll grab the new bit. Okay, so we got the new barreling here ready to go. You got to make sure you plug the Dewey in again the right way, which should be this. No, this way. Yes. Clipped. Okay, push her through ever so gently. You don't want to wreck your wires there. Get shield lined up, the bearings on. Try to get one started here. Now, of course, it's not going to hold for me there because I cleaned her all up and she fits good now, right? Okay, I think that's started. Now I still don't know what I'm going to do with that other. Not yet. I can't seem to find my 10 or 6.10 millimeter socket. I don't know what I've done with it, so I might have to boot over to Crappy Tire and grab one. Okay, so leave that a bit loose in case I got to do adjusting. And we'll do the bottom fellers. You probably could do these with an impact, but I don't think so. I'm pretty good with just doing the wrenchy stuff. And there's no Loctite on these. I guess the corrosion keeps them from going falling off. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I gotta figure out how to get that off of there now. I could probably drive her back in, but that thing will never come off again. That socket will be stuck on there. So I'll go see what I can do. Okay, she's going in. I kind of smoothed it off a little bit, made her feel a little better, so hopefully I can get enough crank and power on her. Maybe I'll use my Dewey here just to see if good. Okay, that's probably pretty good. I don't know why that one was having such a problem. These other ones still seem like they're fine. So I should probably do an angle like this. That's probably lots. No. No. I don't know. These I shouldn't probably be using these 12-point sockets. I don't know. This is what come in this kit, so drive on. Because I'm probably putting way too much torque on with this extra little bar I'm using. Last but not least, the last guy in the bottom here. Oh crap, my bar slipped off. No, it's a stupid socket again. Stupid socket. How am I gonna get that off of there? There. Okay, we are good. Okay, do a comparison here. Oh, hang on. Get that stupid cap. Rolly bad. quiet. Nice. Okay, let's check the roll. Sounds a lot nicer. A little bit of brake noise there, but I think that'll go away once the brakes get realigned again. Beautiful. Alright, I put the winter tire on there. All the driving we do. No real point in switching back and forth all the time. So just keep the winters on. Everybody thinks it's a cop car then. It's funny because it's black, it looks like a cop car. But anyways, throw this side down, we'll jack up the other side, see if it's making noise. Alright. Well, it's actually okay. I think I'm going to leave it for now bearing wise. But I am going to change this tire to the other winter one. Stupid rust. Good. Except my hose got in the way. She's good. Down she goes. Alright, just check the fluid in this, the oil, and it actually needed quite a bit more to bring it up to that full mark when you got it level, right? You got to bring it up straight and then see where your level is. It actually took probably about 400, 500 mil more. I was surprised. She is good now though. Okay, this poor old thing starting to need a little bit of body work here and there too. You can see the spots coming in. Well, it's almost 10 years old, I guess. 10 years and then they start falling apart even more. But I'm gonna go for a little test drive. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, put all the windows down. And when we get on the highway, we'll squeaking. Oh, so quiet. Now I did hear one little when I backed up there when I took it out earlier there. Yeah, a little wee bit there. So I wonder if the other side of that little thingy on the other side's maybe tabbed in a little bit, but so far seems good. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. And we'll see how the burling's noises are on the back here. I guess I better put my seatbelt on. Much quieter. I think that back left one needs done. I'm gonna drive it for a bit and see if it gets a little worse. I think maybe that other one failed because of that cap. It's that cap that come off. I don't really think that's supposed to come off too easy. That come off pretty easy. And looking inside of that bearing, which I didn't show you really too much, you might have caught a glimpse of it when we looked at the little gear and stuff in there. It seemed like a lot of junk had maybe got into there and started grinding her up. I bet you that's what happened. That cap was not on or something. You think it would have flown a code that the wheel speed sensor was screwed up or the wheels thingies was screwed up, and never did. So, you know, if that cap comes off, that's going to definitely misalign the reading dewies on there. So I don't know. But anyways, I'll go for a little test drive here and get her up to a better speed and then see how loud it is. Okay, we have, I think, gained back our speedy fast car. We're doing 80, 90, 100, second gear, 110, 120. I better let her off there. Oh boy. Yeah, she seems to be a lot more peppier now. I guess that caliper's not dragging the way she was before, so a little bit of double jeopardy, I guess you'd call, sort of thingy kind of going on there with the hanging up caliper and that stupid Dewey squealing. Stupid Dewey. But anyways, I'm heading her home. I think probably this video is going on long enough today. Holy, I looked at her, she was 140 minutes. So holy cow, that's like a full-length movie, boys. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'll sign her off for today. You guys have a good day and stuff. Good night and stuff. We'll catch you tomorrow. I got kind of a lot of funeral-y stuff happening tomorrow, kind of thing. Darn funerals always get in the way. It sucks. But anyway, that's the job. So we gotta do those. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna be happening tomorrow. But dark. A little better. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. What, I don't know. But anyways, until tomorrow, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch ya when we catch ya. Oh, that's the funniest thing ever. People behind me there at the light, I was the first one at the pole position, we'll say, at the light there, and I took off driving like a cop. Nobody passed me. They're all slowly sneaking up now. It's a red light, mind you, but that's hilarious. Usually everybody's just giving her all the way down through this little area, you know. And nope, nobody even attempted to speed up to pass me on the other lane. That was hilarious. I love it. Looks just like a cop car. Fools everybody.